Hey, Crafty Peeps, it's Angela Holt with Angela Holt Designs. I could not be more excited to bring to you this fabulous tutorial, and you're going to want to use it all through the holidays because you're going to want to make hundreds of angel wings. And this is the best angel wing tutorial I think is out there because it's simple, it's elegant, and it's perfect, and you can make as small as you want to as large as you want using this simple technique. So I'm eager and excited to show you this. These are 3 sets of angel wings that I have made, and today I am going to be making my 4th set of angel wings using Wild Orchid Crafts products because this is my design team project from wildorchidcrafts.com. So let me first explain the 3 I have already done and tell you where you can get the supplies for those, and then I'm going to show you how to make it and how to decorate it with Wild Orchid Crafts. Okay, this is the first set I made. And as you can see completely clearly through it like this. And this was made using beautiful wedding appliques that are over on creatingfordetails.com on the store. And I will be putting a link to the store in the description box down below. I made the angel wings, used those, and took pearls, and I um, trimmed them out in pearls and just put a little piece of white felt here. And then I used seam binding and some cheesecloth, a beautiful piece of bling that I have that will be in the bling club. And this one, I did the same thing, changed up the style a little bit, made them a little bit shorter, as you can see here. They're almost, well, they could be a little bit alike, but they're just a little bit smaller with a different curvature to them. And these, I put felt on the back and put the applique on the front where you don't see through those, kind of giving it a different transition or different look. I used some vintage beaded fringe that I have in my personal collection along with another piece of wonderful bling, and I tied a piece of seam binding to hang on the tree. The third set I have been working on, and these are my marabou feather angel wings, as you can see. They are beautiful, and I made one a little bit longer than the other one to kind of give it that offset look. And all I'm doing here is just trimming up some of my um, flyaways, and then you just comb it with your fingers and you trim it up like this. And the marabou feathers can be bought again at Creating with Details along with wedding appliques. She has got hundreds of new items in the store, and I cannot be more excited. So you're like, okay, Angie, you got me going. I want to make them, so let's do this, girl. All right, here we go. You're going to need 20 gauge wire. I use 20 gauge, and I use the beatery quaff, the beatery craft wire, and it's 20 gauge. And I hand drew out a pattern. And all I done is when I drew my pattern, is I just kind of figured out, how I wanted my curve, and I made little dots like this at first, and then I come down like this. It's almost like a half of a heart, and then I made a curve at the bottom, and then I come up and then come to a point, and then I went back over it like this and made my pattern. Now there are free angel wing patterns all over the internet in different styles, but I just chose to do this simple style, and you can use the same concept that I'm going to show you with those patterns. So there you go. And you can, again, as you can see, this one's smaller than this one, but the one I'm using is 4.5 inches. And as you can see here, I took the wire And it's not perfect, but it's there, and it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. So you're going to take you some wire, and don't throw away your pieces, because you'll need, you can always use those. Straighten it out as much as you can, kind of grab both ends and pull really tight. All right, now your shortest end is going to be right here. Okay, so you're just going to take your thumb and you're going to curve that out like this. Okay, now if you want, if you hang on, well, good Lord, look at that mess. Okay, now what you can do is, once you get, because see right here at that point, right there at that point is where you're going to tie the two ends together. So if you bend your curve and just tape it down like that, okay, and then you can bring it on around and have you a few pieces of tape available. This just helps hold it. Now I'm going to oh, ow, that landed on my foot. Now you're just going to come up and come to the point like that. Just hold it down. There you go. Now you have your 2 points, and now all you have to do is twist like that, and then lift it up off the paper. Now you can use painter's tape, which is a lot easier to get off, and it causes less of a distortion of your wire. But that was just a quick way to show you how you can do it. There we go. Now, just go back in, just in case you did distort it like I just did mine. You can easily take your thumb and put it back, just like that. And then you can kind of pull on it a little bit to make it a little bit longer. Just take your thumb to finesse it, and there you go. Awesome sauce. And then just clip off the excess. Put your pattern aside, and there you have a set of wings. How easy was that? I'm going to see if I can get this uploaded. This is my personal template. If y'all have trouble, let me know, and I'll see if I can get this scanned in and uploaded. All right. There you go. Perfect set of wings. One might be a little more curved or bigger than the other, but I kind of like that oddity of it. Now, the next step is you're going to figure out what you want to back them with. And I'm going to be using some Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, but I have some pieces of wedding applique. Keep even these pieces because you can piece it together. So I've got these wedding appliques here. Or I thought about, let's see, Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use my white roses. And let's see. Ooh, got those. I might use a mixture. I'm just going to pull out some different, maybe some different size roses. Ooh, yeah. Let's do a mixture of different size roses with maybe that. Okay. Now, one side is going to be roses, and the other side is where you see the back of the wings is going to be the applique. Okay? So basically all you're going to do, you're going to try to get both wings on one applique. Okay? So your main objective is that. And if you can't, I can, just like that. See that one applique, I can get both wings on. Now, you're going to hot glue these on here. You don't, so what I do is, I'm just going to go just like this, lift it up, and I'm going to take the back of my I'm just going to go on around like this. There we go. Just press it down just like that. Okay, now you're going to do the next one. There we go. Okay. Then I'm just going to put hot glue. I'm lifting this one up just a little bit so that I can lay it down like that. With your angel wings, I think they need to be well dressed. That means the front and the back need to be completed, and the sides. It just makes for a more beautiful, complete project. And I think you're absolutely going to love it. You're going to have so much fun making these. And if you take this tutorial of mine and you do it, share it with me because I would love to see what y'all do. Now, just take a good pair of scissors and you're going to separate right down there. Don't worry about any of the pearls falling off. And I'm going to put a little more glue right here and lay that down like that. Just press. Now take your scissor okay. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Look at that. Now you're going to trim up the next one. And it's okay if you have glue kind of seeping out on the back side, because you can cut that away, and that just ensures that you do have it sealed really well. And in all honesty, it makes it easier to cut because the material's not fraying. But just think, you don't have to do appliques. You can do fabrics, you can do tulle, you can do other types of material, blue jean, um, just, basic material. Just the sky's the limit. There we go. All right. So, oh, I be dang. Look at that. I did on the wrong side. I sure did. Well, guess what? Let me show you something. I'm gonna fix it. I'm recording. What is it?
I'm gonna need to be up at the high school at 4.
Well, Dad, call Dad. Why do you have to be there at 4?
Cause I still need to get my hair done like 4:30.
Well, you can get done at 4:30. All right, this is Undo. Okay, this is one of my most favorite products in the world as far as working with hot glue. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I've got a video review on this. Undo is a sticker tape label removable remover, but with hot glue, look, it makes it pop right off without hurting the fabric. And then it removes, see, look, it removes the glue from the wire as well. So I'm glad, sort of, in a way, I messed up so that I can show you this. You just let it soak for a little bit and let it do its job. See? There you go. And I can't use this, but I can save it. It'll dry. It doesn't stain, so don't worry about that. It does, see, it takes the glue right off the fabric, especially something delicate like that. It doesn't stain. It has just a slight odor like lighter fluid, but it goes away. And the material that you put it on, it doesn't have that lighter fluid smell. It evaporates. So now what I'm just going to do is finish pulling off the hot glue like this. See, it just comes right on off. And now I'm going to remold my wing here, just like that. You can get Undo at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, pretty much anywhere. Of course, I order it from my distributor, but I always keep a bottle or 2 bottles in my craft room, especially when you're using hot glue. So now I'm just going to make sure that I have this. Now we're going to hot glue this. We're going to do this again, and I do have another applique. So I want to make sure that I'm going to applique the right side. Yeah, hold on. I don't want to do this again. That's the way I want it, right there. Easy peasy. Again, you're just going to glue it down. But undo, I was introduced to undo several years ago. My friend Lola introduced me to it, and I was doing this scrapbook layout for a lady, and the oil from my hand got onto um, some of the cardstock, and you can see it. Well, we knew undo was good at removing stuff, so we put just a little bit on there, and it took the oily fingerprint away. And the client was extremely pleased, and that's how I learned about undo. And I put undo to the test one day with hot glue, and it will take hot glue off of t-shirts. It will take hot glue off of anything, because for some reason it just neutralizes it or something. I don't know what it does. It takes hot glue and stuff off your tools and everything. You can actually pour some in like a little thing and just set your tools down in it, and then let them soak for about 10 minutes, and then you can clean them. Also, with this little scraper here, um, it scrapes and cleans your silhouette mat, and it reactivates the stickiness on them some way. It gets all that hair and fibers and leftover paper fibers off of it really nicely. And as you can see, I saved it, and I have this one for another project because it didn't hurt it, because it's dry already. See, isn't that awesome? So the next time you go to Walmart, Kmart, or I don't know if Kmart carries it, but I do know Walmart does, and Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Michael's, grab you a bottle or two, because it is definitely one that I keep with me at all times. And I've got to order me some more because I'm just about out. And it saves, think about it, it saves you money because you don't have to trash the project because you couldn't get the glue off of it. You can undo it, undo the flowers, you can undo the you can do a lot with this. Hang on, sorry. Hello? Yeah. I'll see, Danny. I've got to do a meeting, and I got to see how long it's going to last. Okay. I'll see. I'll let you know. All right. Bye. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Ready to go. All right. So now we have the one side done. Now this next side, I'm flipping them over because I'm going to be gluing different size flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts on here. I've done one with feathers, I've done one with pearls, and now I want to do some with different flowers. And I'll give you the item numbers on these. These are 3 different sizes. Okay, for reference. These are the 10 millimeters. They are MKX-013. These are the 15 millimeter, and they're MKX-013. And these are the 20 millimeter MKX-013. All right, so we have 20, 15, and 10. So now that I have, this is the side I want to cover. So the back of the angel wings are going to look like this, or the front of the angel wings, and the back are going to be covered with various flowers. So I'm just going to snip a bunch of these large ones off. You want to start with your biggest ones first, because they're going to take up the most space, and they are going to help you when placing the other ones. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to stay, you want to kind of go over the edge, and I want to stay as perpendicular as I can, or, mimic the same thing on each wing as much as I can. And I like working with odd numbers. Okay. There we go. And when I clip them out, you see that little metal piece? I press it down on my table so it stays flat, because if you don't, it will poke through your well. And I'm going to do 5 large on each side, and I'm going to catty corner. Let me do, oh, I got one more here. There we go. Now the next size I'm going to do is the 15s, and I'm just going to snip a bunch of these off. Like so. Oh. All right. I'll put these. Now what's going to be fun about these, if you get the white ones, is that you can paint them up. Spray them. And now I'm also going to put some pearl in here. Put some pearl. All right, I'm going to get some pearls, because I think these are beautiful, and they are from Wild Orchid Crafts. They're the cabochons, and their item number MKX-250. Let me grab some pearls. Now I'm just going to fill some areas with pearl. Just like that. Let's try to do it as Now I'll put one right there. Let's put one right in there. Okay, now we're going to fill with some more of these larger roses. Hear my cat in the background? That's Arrows. He has been trouble. He got a hold of my marabou feathers and he ate them. He wanted to play with my marabou feathers. Alright, now I'm gonna get some smaller ones. These are the 10mm roses. I'm just gonna snip these off. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna press in here. And this is what you're basically going to do. You're just going to fill the wings up like this. And so I'm going to finish this up and I'm going to pop right back. I'll come right back once I get all of this hot glued in, and then we'll do the next steps. Alright. Alright. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Now I have them covered, and I put some bling in them so that, you know, it gave it a different look all together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue some beaded pearl along the edge here, and I'm going to start here and work my way around like this. There you go. And you're just going okay, like that. Okay. We're just gonna oh, my eyebrow's itching. Alright, then you're gonna discontinue this process. Now these are going to be an ornament. Now if you were making these for a doll or for a fairy or something where the both sides are really going to be prominent, I would put felt down and then my applique, and then I would glue the flowers so that you're not seeing the green come through, as you see there. You can do that. Okay. Now we're going to snip that off. You see there? Looks good. And I'm going to go around one more time because I really want good coverage of the pearl, like so. Okay. There we go. Just try to, stay uniformed with it as much as you can, like so. And then there you go. And just finish it up right there. Now I'm going to do this on the other wing, and then I will come right back to show you the next few steps. See, isn't that pretty? And then it's just so pretty. It's all nice and well dressed, and everything is nicely covered, and you have peekaboo pieces of pearl, and then you have that beautiful rhinestone. So I'll be back once I get this one done. Okay, ladies, here they are. Look like ears, fancy ears. All right, so now what I'm going to do is we are going to create a, we're going to adhere them together. And I got a little white piece of felt here. And all I'm going to do is glue them to that felt. I just want to make sure. Again, this is going to be an ornament like that. And let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Put a little hot glue. There we go. We're going to press those down in there like that. Now, you can do lots of things. You can have pearls hanging down in the center there. You can have, let me see. I keep all of my little pearl remnants and stuff. I've got some iridescent pearl strands here. Let's see if those would look. Oh no. You can use, like I said, like on my other ones, I use seam binding. Like here's some. Ooh, I might use that. Ooh, I know what I want to use. Hold on. And yes, ladies, Creating with Details has this in store right now, and it's pearl garland. Yummy, 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 yummy. This is just a piece I stuffed in here. Instead of using off my roll, I'm going to use up my scraps. That's one thing you need to do is go to your scraps first so that you can use those up. and stuff. Now this is some seam binding that I crunched up, you know, just kind of gave it that vintage torn look. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right here in the center. I'm going to lay this down in there like that. Just give it a press with the back of my tweezers here, like that. I'm going to snip off the edges. And now I'm going to use a little bit of this pearl garland. Pearl garland. Okay. Oh yeah. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright, so I'm just going to put some glue on a larger pearl. I'll turn this like that. And I was just thinking, now you can put a piece of bling in the center, or something like that. But Wild Orchid Crafts has some beautiful cherub angels and resin cherub angels like this. And I think I'm going to use that one because it's angel wings. I'm going to stretch it down. What do you think? I think I like it. So you're just going to press that down. And again, to give it a little aged look, where did I put my rub envelope? Oh, here it is. Alright. I'm just going to tap just a little bit and just kind of brush it on there like that. Just like that. There we go. Now, we're going to want to hang these, so I'm going to get another piece of seam binding. Well, better yet, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to use this pearl right here. Piece of chunky pearl. Now I'm going to flip it over on the back like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pearls right here behind the cherub. So we're going to press one there, and then snip some off and press one right there. Perfection. And there you go, ladies. You have a Wild Orchid Craft set of wings, marabou feather wings, a beautiful tasseled wing, and a beautiful wedding applique wing. 4 different styles of wings. I am not done with these because I've got to figure out how I want these. I might even put it on something. I don't know yet. And all you do is you just shape. I'll probably have to teach y'all how to do this. If y'all want me to do a tutorial on the marabou feather wing, let me know in the comments section below. Um, and I would be more than happy to do that for you. All right, so like always, please subscribe, share, and like my channel. Um, if you have any questions about any of the products that I use, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you purchase those. Remember to follow the links below in the description box because all the products I used are available either at wildorchidcrafts.com, and if you use coupon code Angela10, you'll get an additional 10% off of all the flowers and all of the wonderful stuff there. And also, lots and lots and lots of new stuff in creating with details as well. So until next time, I'll see you then. And happy Halloween. Bye.